What's the most festive thing you can do to celebrate the holidays with? You have food, friends, family. How about penguins walking into your house, robbing you blind, and taking everything you own because they don't care if they're penguins. They will find you and eat you because they're penguins. They'll find everything. The penguins got me. Hello and welcome to SKZ Talks Animation. Should I talk about anime, TV shows, cartoons, movies? Whatever I'm talking about, because animation, my heart and soul, because it's awesome and great. And it's Christmas again, my favorite time of year, and to celebrate, I thought it'd be fun to talk about one of my personal favorite, but rather odd short film that came out for the Madagascar Universal Films for some reason, because they had these fun short films on DVDs that I really want to talk about, and this one specifically is the first big outlet for the penguins. Before they took over the whole franchise, made it all about them. Simpler times. So how about we sit back, relax, enjoy how kidnapping and foul play and robbery and all that turns into a fun Christmas classic. I don't know, for the weird things that can happen. In 2005's Madagascar short film, The Christmas Caper. You can tell this was really early in the franchise because they're actually called the Madagascar penguins, not penguins of Madagascar, which is like so weird to see because I'm used to them being called the other thing. But either way, penguins are cool. They're my favorite characters in all of Madagascar, somewhat. I mean, there's a few exceptions, but either way, we're here, and I'm excited, so let's talk about it, because this brings me back to my childhood, and I'm so excited. Nostalgia, I love it. And here we are in Central Park Zoo with our boys. Now, the thing I've always wondered about this short film is where it takes place in the full Madagascar timeline, because there are some, like, you see, you got Alex, Melman, Marty, and Gloria, they're all here, and they're just chilling, right? So is this a prequel? Is this the first part in the timeline? Because if it is, that's really rad. But then you also have to count the show and all that. So, like, there's many things to talk about, but, like, I'm just very curious where this fits in the timeline. And there's our boys, our four penguins, Skipper, Rico, Kowalski, and Private, who I think are voiced by their normal guys in the movie. Because I know that Skipper's been voiced by the same guy for ages, and, like, I know that they change the voices in between, like, the show and all that, because I know that Rico's voiced by John DiMaggio for some reason. So, like, that's really cool, but, like, I don't know, just seeing them here are great, and, like, I love them. They're such a fun character, especially for meme purposes. I love these guys. They're so fun. Plus, I love penguins in general, so it's really cool.
Ted the polar bear is all alone this holiday.
No, not Ted the polar bear! Private! Oh, I love him. Private is such a nice, naive soul. I want to give him a big old hug, because he is so damn cute. I would be surprised if the penguins used crypto. I don't. I think it's a horrible waste of time, but you know what? You do you, I guess. Eggnog! I am very lukewarm on eggnog. Like, sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can't be, but it's fine. Oh, this brings back memories. I remember watching this scene, the chug chug scene, for hours. Don't ask me why. I'm autistic. I latch onto the most random things possible. So you know what? It's cool. I like that. Look at Rico just trying to stab the table. I love Rico. He's like I don't know. He's developed but also undeveloped at the same time because he has like an army vault inside his stomach, and I just love him. He's a great character.
Missing.
He's already on the carton. God damn, that's fucking hilarious. It's really funny to see how smart but also how dumb the penguins are, because like they are using advanced military tactics and communication to get around their world, but yet they're like, oh, Private, just go to bed. Oh no, he's a bowling pin instead. I just think it's very, very funny. I love these guys. Like, I'm honestly not shocked they got a full show, because these guys are so funny. So funny. I love them. I wish they would come back, sort of. This animation is actually really, really gorgeous. Like, for 2005, this was probably made to send to the movie because this was also a DVD short film. But the animation here looks great. Like, the snow specifically, you can see the footprints and all that. It looks gorgeous, and it really does look great for 2005. And I'm like, I'm not really an animation stickler, you know? Anything, like, I think Toy Story still looks great, even though it was made, like, in 1995. But this here, this looks so fun. I can definitely see the artistry that was made because, oh my god, I love it. DreamWorks, when they put their heart into it, they can do some great stuff. They're possible of great, fun films. I promise that. This is proof of that. We're Catholic now. Blend. Rico. Kaboom! Where'd he get the dynamite? Does he make it? Does he have a whole factory inside his stomach? Is he just that crazy? Is he a mutant? Who knows? Rico's just the best character, and I love him, so you know what? I don't mind it. I have not watched this short in like 10 years, so just seeing these jokes again with a more adult mindset is very, very funny. And just seeing the penguins in general is just great, because like, Madagascar was my childhood. Like, to me, it's probably the best of the Pixar franchises compared to like Shrek and Kung Fu Panda. I love them to bits. So just seeing them here again is great. And this just brings me back all the memories, because I'm recording this literally the day before Christmas Eve. So like December 23rd. So like I'm in the Christmas mood, and I am so excited for this. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, Jesus Christ! This lady! What's up with Madagascar making their old ladies so vicious? My god. We're gonna use an old trick called Jack Frost, 1996. Anyone see that movie with Michael Keaton? It's absolutely terrifying, but you know what? If you like a good Christmas classic, it's watchable, I guess. Oh no, they're gonna Buzz Lightyear their way up like in Toy Story 2. We're going to climb up. Oh no, we use the mail shaft. Of course, they're penguins, they're not toys. Silly me. I really like the ingenuity of, they put stamps on them. I really like how, like, they could have made it as simple as possible, but they go full on with these penguins. Like, they use the vacuum and the mail chute to go up. That's awesome. And even like their little kung fu moves, like hiya, that's just so great. I can see why they're so fun. I love them. They're great.
Oh, come on,
Rico!
Rico, buddy, you'll get to go do your kaboom later. Don't worry, it's okay. Mr. Chew the dog, the most terrifying villain in all of Madagascar. He is a character, all right. Oh yeah, you see, that's terrifying. You killed Alex. No, Ben Stiller. You won't be able to do Severance now. No. Technically, in the timeline, he is the first Madagascar villain. He is the original villain. Unless you count, like, the Penguins of Madagascar movie, which probably goes more into, like, detail, but I haven't seen that movie in years, so I forget, so it's fine. Mr. Chew, the true villain. Secure your privates! Ah, I'm on it. I love them. Oh, my other favorite part, too. Rico get used as a gun. I'm assume that Rico is, like, 99% part cyborg, because there's no way he could have the energy to do everything that he does and do all that stuff, like gargle, like dynamite and shit like that. So I love him. Rico's the best character in all fiction. That's it. He's fantastic. Bring him to your birthday party. He'll have fun. Yo, it's like Mr. Bean. Get it? I haven't really watched Mr. Bean in a while, but I'll probably do. Like, Mr. Bean's Christmas is a banger show. I love it. Or special. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm honestly wondering, like, if you look at the lore, where did they learn all this military tacticness? Like, were they just born with it? Are they mutants? Did they watch a lot of TV shows? They don't have a TV in the cave, but, like, did they learn it from somewhere? Or, again, is it explained in the movie, which I have not seen in 10 years? I mean, maybe, possibly, but just the fact that these military penguins exist and everyone else in the zoo is just a normal talking animal is very funny, very cool. And the fact that they're so extra about it is just so cool. I love them.
Rico!
Where did Rico get the anvil? He's like Wile E. Coyote-ish. I love it. Rico, kaboom. Boom. Yeah, we caused property damage. Yeah, that's it. It was the dog. All of the dog. Mr. Chew, you are a bad dog. Oh, I love it. These guys are great. I honestly, if you replaced one with the other, they wouldn't be as funny because I love all these guys. And also the snow. Like, they didn't need to animate the snowflakes going down, but my god, they look so pretty, and the lights and all that. I actually went to the Central Park Zoo like 2 years ago. It's smaller than I thought it was, but it's actually really fun zoo, and there are a lot of penguins there too, and puffins and seals. It's a great zoo. Honestly, I recommend it. It's very small, but very cool place. I love it. Yo, it's Ted the Snowman, or not Snow Bear. How'd he get there? I don't know, but you know what? He's magic. They're all magic characters. That's all it is. They're magic. That's it. They're cool. They're Time Lords. Ted's a Time Lord. Everyone's here. The crocodile, a rhino, a camel, the Melman's there. Everyone's here. Yeah. Fun. So there you go. That was the Christmas Caper. I will say, a lot funnier, a lot more quick paced than I remember it being, but like, for being the first outing of the Penguins, it's fun, it's cool, it's amazing, and I'm sad I didn't get more of these shorts, because yeah, they got the show, but like, in general, I love it, it's great, makes me smile, and I gotta go watch more Madagascar. I gotta refill my mind with Madagascar fun, so yeah, I love it. Kaboom! If you were to ask someone what their favorite DreamWorks franchise are, a lot of people will probably say, you know, oh, Shrek, or Kung Fu Panda, or Monsters vs. Aliens. But for me, and ever since I was a kid, hands down has always been the Madagascar franchise. Because as a franchise, it's such a wacky and insane idea of 4 anthropomorphized animals who walk and talk and all that, who escape the New York City Zoo and want to find their place in the wild and be their own people and live out their hopes and dreams. As a series, it seems pretty sweet. Seems like it could be a nice little thing for the kids and all that. But as it went along, it not only became one of the highest like highest popular DreamWorks franchise, but also gave us spin-offs and shows and movies and games. This franchise is off the top one of the best I've seen out there, and to me it gives me so many fun characters, jokes, and so many fun things I remember deeply from my childhood. And to me personally, is the best that DreamWorks had to offer. And for the amount of content they released in a span of 10-15 years, it's insane. And I want to talk about that because, oh my god, Madagascar goes so deep, so far, and I love it. They're so cool, and man, it's just so great. Now, starting off the franchise with the original film Madagascar, released in 2005, which basically followed, Alex, Marty, Gloria, and Melman, who escaped the New York City Zoo, specifically Marty, but then they end up in the Madagascar island, they meet the lemurs, they have to defend them from the Fusa, so on and so forth, hijinks ensue. And I will say, as a 2005 movie, if you're reading one of DreamWorks' early movies, this film holds up remarkably well nowadays. Like, the animation for all the animals is top, and especially, like, the fur and the grass. Like, this film still looks gorgeous today, and, like, the plot is great, the music is great, the voice acting, man. I don't know how they got Ben Stiller, Chris Rock, Jada Pinkett Smith, and David Schwimmer on board for this role, but like, my god, they're all fantastic. The relationship between Alex and Marty is top-notch. Gloria and Melman are great characters too. King Julian, in this first instance, is actually a likable character. The penguins are really fun to see all around, and overall, it's just a very fun idea that they explore really well in this movie, and how, they don't want to become, evil people, don't want to become giant, like, killer animals, because Alex is a big part of this movie. Is like, who is he if he's not a famous lion? And they go through that whole thing together, and to me, it's just a very fun, great rewatchable film that I absolutely adore. And to me, it's just a really strong movie on something. Even if they didn't have the other films that came out afterwards, as a standalone movie, it is very strong, and I love it to bits these days later. Especially, like, Marty is just a fantastic character. Like, he's so smart, but also optimistic and oblivious at the same time. And, like, for me personally, like, that scene where they're all in the boxes when they're, when they're waking up from being tranquilized, such a funny scene. I don't know why. That lives in my head rent-free forever. It's just a great scene. I love it. And overall, just sees the dynamic of the characters together. I just love it. It's great. And then that gave us the sequel, Escape to Africa, which in my opinion is the weakest of the franchise, but definitely explores a very fun aspect, specifically for Alex, because this is where they go back to Africa, and we actually get to see where Alex came from, his family, his father, his mother, and all that. And we actually get to see, like, the movie starts off with Alex being taken from poachers and dropped in the zoo, which is honestly, as a scene, a very odd and sad way to start the movie, but you know what? It grips you right away. It's insane. But then when you get to the other characters, like, Melman is like kind of seems like a god. Gloria likes this hippo and just trying to be cool. And Marty tries to find his own identity with all these other zebras who look exactly like him. And the film itself does show a really good idea of trying to be your own person and not, be chained down by, parental expectations or another tribe or your whole people, and to be your own person. And honestly, it's a very fun and very cool message to go and talk about. Like, this movie not only still looks great, it sounds great, the story is great. Even King Julian doing his little thing with Maurice is just so wild, and like, I just love it. It's even like little moments, like, Melman almost sacrificing himself to bring water back to Africa. It's a wild thing, because that's when they first started to explore Gloria and Melman's relationship really tenfold. And like, I don't know if it would work, but you know what? I love seeing that giraffe and hippo together. They're very cute, they're cool, and I love them, and they're so fun. But this movie in general is great. I love it. And man, like, if I could even like recommend anything else, that scene where Alex is being attacked by the old lady, that vicious old lady is so damn insane. Like, this lady, who's in the first one as well, kicked Alex's ass in the Grand Central Station, is now in Africa kicking his ass in there. And that's just like, it's wild. Alex being an enemy for life, and that's just like, it's funny. Like, the movie's still great all in all, but definitely, it's interesting, I'll say that. And then they ended the main trilogy with Europe's Most Wanted in 2012. Definitely my favorite out of the whole franchise, because they go far and beyond more insane than the other two, because they go across, like, Europe with the circus. They have a crazy hunter lady trying to take off Alex's head. They have these giant vehicles. They join the circus. Like, it's just a giant crazy adventure, and I honestly really love it. But it really also has more heightened emotions, because, like, this is the movie where they not only get back to New York, but they find out that, hey, maybe we don't want to actually live here. Maybe we want to actually be our actual own people, kind of like how Marty wanted to in the first one. And then, of course, they end up, joining, like, the circus at the end of the movie and all that, and they become their own people and have a grand old time with all these other circus animals. And to me, honestly, not only from a comedic but an emotional standpoint, this movie is really, really fun. And to me personally, I haven't watched it in a few years, but like I remember those moments where like they go back to the zoo and they're all chained up, and when they first go to the circus. This movie is just really, really fun, and still the voice acting, animation, the comedy, all top notch. And to me personally, like it is awesome, and I love it. And then like there are talks that they might make a fourth one eventually, and if they do, I won't be mad about it. But honestly, they capped off the trilogy so well with those 3 movies that like I don't know where else they could go with it. But as it stands right now, the 3 movies are amazing. They're top notch, and I love them so much. If you haven't seen these movies, watch them. They're a grand old time. I just love them, man. And like, of course, I gotta mention the GameCube PS2 Madagascar game that released early 2000. That game is so cool because not only do you get to play through the events of the movie with the characters with new abilities, but like you get to play shuffleboard and golf, which is by far the most insane thing you can do with the concept. And I recently found the game at Comic-Con for $20, and that game for me is just my childhood. I love the game so much because it basically like it follows the movie kind of, but definitely takes its own liberties. And to me, it's just a great game. I want to mention it quickly because like it's just awesome. And if you can find it, play it, because Madagascar on GameCube or PS2. Oh my god, it's so good. It's honestly the only good DreamWorks game I've ever played because it's perfect. I love it. Plus, like, Shuffleboard with Melman is so fun. I love it. But then you have the TV spin-offs, which you only got 3 of them so far, that being Penguins of Madagascar, All Hail King Julian, and Madagascar A Little While, which I didn't know existed. Apparently came on Peacock. But Penguins of Madagascar, being the first one, ran for 3 seasons and a movie, and was basically a more deep exploration of the penguins as characters. And while I don't know if it takes place, you know, before or after the movies or anything like that, just seeing the penguins doing their things and being actual spies is very, very cool. And like, you know, they added King Julian there and the monkeys and all that, and it was really fun to see those characters in there. But like the show itself, I remember watching Nickelodeon as a kid, and it was just so wild to see these characters because I remember seeing them in the movies. I'm like, oh look, it's the penguins from the movie I like, and it was just really fun to see them with all the, you know, the voice cast being a little different but still really cool as well. Just overall, just seeing these characters in the zoo doing these hijinks was so darn fun, and even the animation, while being a little bit cheaper, was still cool to see. And plus, like the memes, like I think the toothbrush meme with Kowalski came from that show as well. So like, it's funny. It's a cute show, not amazing, but if you want to see more penguins, it's cool. I love it. That even, you know, helped us get the 2014 movie, which is definitely, I think, a very good movie. Like the movie basically is a slash origin slash, you know, James Bond-esque penguin movie where they have to take care of one of their old enemies before they take over the world and all that. And honestly, a very fun movie. Definitely a lot more, you know, about the relationship between Private and Skipper than the other penguins, but definitely is a very fun movie. Very emotional, especially if you're a fan of Private as a character. Oh my god, it will get you in the feels, man. I want Private to be a good lad. He's such a fun character, and overall, it's just a very fun movie. I'll probably watch it again soon because I haven't watched it in a few years, but that movie, man, is so fun and so good. And of all characters, I definitely can see why the penguins got it because they're so fun, and I loved it. And then you got All Hail King Julian, the King Julian show, which I didn't watch at all. Apparently, it got like 4 seasons. Listen, I'm not really a big fan of King Julian. I think it's kind of like overrated. I like Mort and Maurice; they're fun characters and all that. But King Julian, he's so obnoxious, and he basically plays the dumb thing to an extreme. And like, don't get me wrong, the character and all that, and the voices can be fun in moderation. But as he stands, he's fine. Like, it was a Netflix show, so like he was fine. But like, I don't know, man. He exists. It's a show that exists, I guess. And then you got Madagascar A Little While, which again, it was a Peacock to Hulu show, which honestly, I don't know much about, but more Madagascar is always great, and definitely I want to see more of it in the future. But yeah, I mean, Madagascar as a franchise definitely holds a special place in my heart. Like the movies and some of the shows and the game. It's a franchise that I will always love and always want to see more of. So really gotta say, Madagascar as a franchise is very, very fun. You know, I love seeing the characters do their little hijinks, the spin-offs, the penguins and all that, because overall, the concept of just taking these animals, making them go anywhere in the world is so, so cool and fun. And honestly, the fact that we got 3 movies, 3 spin-offs, a bunch of games, and a bunch of theme park stuff is insane, and to me personally is the best of the DreamWorks franchises. Not to say Shrek is bad. Shrek is a great franchise. I love it. Monsters vs. Aliens, Kung Fu Panda, Home even, but Madagascar to me holds a special place in my heart as a great franchise. It's funny, it's kooky, it's crazy. The animation is stellar, and to me, if you want a grand old laugh, definitely watch it because oh my god, to me, it's beautiful. I love it, and it's just it brings me so much joy. So Madagascar, great franchise, great things, and DreamWorks did definitely something good for that franchise. Plus, it turns 20 next year, so it's pretty cool. I love it. And that was the Madagascar Penguins in A Christmas Caper. I gotta be real, after watching it all these years later, the short is still amazing. Like, the animation is stellar, the comedy and action is amazing, and the characters are just so damn likable. I can totally see why the Penguins got their own spin-off in movies from the actual main 4 characters of Alex, Marty, Gloria, and Melvin, because the Penguins are so unique and so cool, being doing, like, their military tactics type thing that, like, they're such a fun, unique character that, like, you just can't help but love them. And I'm glad that there wasn't any King Julian, because King Julian, he's a bit annoying, but you know what? He's okay. He's fine on weekends. And hopefully maybe in the future can tackle more DreamWorks content, like maybe like some Shrek stuff or Over the Hedge, maybe, because that's a deep cut right there. Because I love talking about DreamWorks, even though their batting average is kind of hit or miss depending on what you talk about. But me personally, I love talking about DVD shorts. I love talking about short films because it's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. And it was just so fun. It was so great, and it was a great year. It was a great year. I loved it, and I hope that next year we can talk about more great short films from Disney to Bugs Bunny to Over the Hedge. Maybe I want to talk about Hammy's so bad, man. Hammy's Adventure so bad. But until then, hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Let's make 2026 a great, great year. If you excuse me, I gotta go celebrate my own Christmas and eat some turkey. Eat some presents, play Sonic 06. Maybe, I don't know. It's a great time. So until then, Merry Christmas and snowflakes away. Woo!